Feedspot recently did the top 50 best signing agent blogs and websites. And spoiler alert, we made the list. um, so here it is, top 50 signing agent blogs. And I'm going to break some of these down for you real quick. Obviously, these blogs some of them are very useful. There's a lot of good resources in there. We certainly try to do that with our blogs. We try to provide some information-rich content rather than just spamming the internet with nonsense. Of course, sometimes we're guilty of doing that too, but some of these are literally just internet spam nonsense. So we'll break them down. 123 Notary, well, they've got a forum and a directory, tons of stuff. I don't know if he's put anything out recently or not. Says here that he has, right, a frequency of a post a week, so I guess so. But obviously when I did a breakdown of the best directories, they are one of them. I've talked about that before. And so number one, probably rightfully so. Number two, Notary Stars. I would wager personally that Notary Stars should probably be in the number one spot. They are definitely, in my opinion, the number one directory, which is why we cloned our directory. Like they kind of modeled their plan. What's cool too is they kind of give you some of their social stuff. DA, how powerful their website is. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about the domain, basically how strong the website is. Now, Notarize's blog, this is one of them that is exactly what I'm talking about. They just litter the internet with a bazillion kind of low content blogs just for the sake of exposure. So, not really a fan of theirs. American Society of Notaries, obviously good, great site. This is a great place to go to get your commission and bonding and stuff. I've mentioned that before. Blue Notary, I have read some good stuff on there, but I'm gonna with them and with Loan Signing System. I'm gonna go ahead right now and just tell you that it's mostly low content internet spam for the purposes of keyword search. It is what it is. Notary Jane, you can probably throw that in there too. Notary Jane, I talked about that directory too. Same thing, just that it's a very low domain authority. It's actually a pretty good blog or a pretty good directory. You can get exposure from it. It's just not the most powerful. But Notary Jane has some, same thing. So most of her blogs are shorter in content, but there's some useful stuff in there. These ones I don't know. Pan, American Notary, I've been to theirs. The Clin one, I don't know anything about their blog either. I couldn't tell you that I've seen or read any of that stuff. Notary to Notary, again, another kind of training institute. Can't say that I've read any of their stuff. If I was going to tell you blogs that I've read a lot of, it would mainly be stuff off of either Notary Stars or 123. But so if we keep going down, 9, 10, 11, 12, Notary, 13, Ohio Notary Services. Number 14 is Noble Notary Blog. There you go. We made the list. Which is cool. What's crazy is I actually don't really do much more blogging on this one. I do a little bit. I still put some blogs in there, but we actually are mostly blogging over here on Noble Legal Pros. On our Noble Legal Pros directories where we do a lot of blogging. Actually, Grace just wrote one interesting the other day about does Wells Fargo offer notary service? It's actually pretty kind of funny because they do offer free notary services, but it's a horrible wait. And I think she kind of drives that point home in this blog. A lot of content, but she's driving it home in here that, yeah, it's free, but it's, in summary, getting notarized at Wells Fargo is not easier than pulling teeth, but it's less expensive than a trip to the doctor. Okay. So I've done numerous closings at Wells Fargo's and actually we have clients that we actually have powers of attorney over that bank at Wells Fargo's. And I can tell you that it is just, I don't know what the appeal is there. It's a horrible wait, for anything, but, so anyway, but that's another conversation. And actually I wrote one on recently here, I think on UPS. So, does UPS, why UPS doesn't beat mobile notary services. So this is to help everybody out, help the whole industry out by kind of, I was probably a little harsh in some of these spots here about what they can and can't do, and kind of their poor ratings and reviews that they consistently get. But on a side note, UPS store is a great place to leave your branded pens because their notary's never there, and then they'll find you and use your service. But so I'm mostly blogging here anymore than I do on Legal Doc Prep, but I still do blog on Legal Doc Prep. We still got blogs on here. I just did some recently. I think I did one on powers of attorney. Yeah, expert notaries for real estate, how to become a notary signing agent business owner. Yeah, I did one on a power of attorney just a couple weeks ago as well. So we still do blog on there. So let's get back to the list. Florida Virtual Notary Network. Can't say I'm familiar with them. One Notary, I am familiar with their site and their blog. BNN, they're a signing service, and they same thing. They've got some okay content. I think a lot of it's really short form. Same thing, just kind of using it for traffic. Notary 2 Pro. Don't know much about them really. Let's see what else. A lot of these I don't really know. The New York Notary, Notaries 24/7. Mobile Notary by Andrea blog. Yeah, I haven't really looked at any of these, but they are in the top 50 anyway. Notary Peak blog. Yeah, I don't really know. Notary Coach blog. I'm familiar with the Notary Coach. He kind of looks like a coach, like a father figure. We're gonna take that notary stamp and there you go, little guy. Stamp it down. Good job. All right, good job, Bill Sirakas, for making the list. Sunshine Signing, the NSA Blueprint blog. Well, John's blogs are mostly also programmatic. They're mainly he's just doing each state, how to get commissioned in each state. So, which I've done that too. I do the same thing, but so cool. Matt Miller, Mobile Notary blog. Anyway, anything else in here? Notaroo. A lot of signing services look like they've made, obviously Barrios. Congrats to Barrios Notary Services for making the list. He runs a service over in Tampa area. Good job. Quick and easy notary blogs. Well, there you have it. There's the 50 from Feedspot. We're number 15. I'd like to think that if I had migrated so many blogs over to our directory site that we might have been higher up the list, but hey, whatever. There they are. Good stuff, good resources. It's always good to know what is going on in the industry, and I would say I'm actually glad to see that the NNA is not on here because they are the king of low content spam. All right, that's it for today, guys. Take care.